Hello and welcome back to XCOM 2. It's Operation Nighthammer about to get underway, a difficult Haven assault. Mock X are about, should be amazing. Vader leading the way, he's got Shield Maiden, the heavy cannon that gives us the dragon rounds, increased damage and reduced movement. To counter some of the reduced movement, we've also got the light underlay down here, increasing his movement by 3. Daddy Home up next with the mag rifle, the shotgun for close combat encounters, the falcon rounds for more damage. RLR, I've been doing some testing with RLR here. I think that the damage reduction for the offhand weapon doesn't apply to crit, which is why when he's critting he's hitting for 40 or so points of damage instead of about 25. So to lessen that effect, I've given you one of the lesser swords, the Toxic Ninjato here. Still got Casanova in the offhand. Hopefully that'll lower your damage a bit. I'm still waiting to dive in and really try and figure out where that crit calculation is done. You've got Necron, which gives you improved defenses versus nearest enemies and any enemy within 8 tiles. That should be fantastic. Shenanigans with Mist, a heavy shotgun which gives a use of rapid fire. She's got the Ripjack, AP rounds, a medkit and flashbang. Wilhelm with the mag rifle and Psyamp, as well as the... You totally don't want that. Have that. I don't know why you're getting that. Psyamp, mine shield, assault rifle, and B-Star coming in with the Raven shotgun, the Gauntlet with 2 rockets and 3 uses of flame and use of roust, the acid grenade, and the mine shield. Let's dive in. Alright, the team on the ground ready to go. We've got Shenanigans here. She's going to lead off. Some nice high ground up here. We might try and put Vader up top with his heavy cannon. Ooh, a little giggle from Shenanigans. We see nothing. Do we want to dash or just Overwatch? Let's just Overwatch. There's usually going to be a pod fairly close at the start coming in on this first group of civilians. So we'll try and catch them with a hail of Overwatch.
Works for me. What are we waiting for? Let's get this party started.
Right, RLR, let's come forward.
Copy that.
And Daddy Home, up behind this rock.
Try.
You'll do more than try, chappie.
I remember my first date.
And Vader as far forward as we can.
Good call.
Right, the first encounter, what are they firing at? Oh, it's Mock X right off the bat. It's gonna be exciting.
My failure is my own.
Just them chucking grenades, that's okay. I thought it was a Chosen coming in. Firestarter, pair of mutons. Oh, Shenanigans missed him.
Ooh, did I do that?
B-Star on point for 3 points of damage.
Very funny.
Oh, Daddy Home, what are we going to do about that, huh? What are we going to do about that? We should make you stand on the front lines. Let us. Do you want to fire the rocket all the way down here at these guys? Do so.
Burn them down.
Shred some mutons right off the bat. Also alert other pods, hopefully bring them in. Vader, I want you up top, matey. It's the way, up to there.
Okay.
There we go, that's how you do that. Oh, the muton. Rip into him.
Get this fucking shield down.
shenanigans. Stroll forward. Rapid fire at the back of this fella. Bang. 12 again. Yeah, that'll wake him up. 42 damage, huh? Bring Wilhelm up.
Los geht's.
Let's have a look at what we can do in the way of damage. We've got RLR and Daddy Home. Daddy Home, a shot there. Puts him to sleep. Daddy Home, that is a very poor miss. We'll throw the stasis on this guy.
Unter meinem Schutz.
We're going to send RLR up to face off with the Firestarter. Hit him for hopefully half his health. Bladestorm him down, which should give you untouchable before this Muton goes. You've got untouchable, right? You got implacable. Might not have untouchable yet, which means a bullet is coming your way. Yeah, still massive damage. That crit with the offhand should be much lower. Right, sorted him out. Oh, he's going after the civilians anyway, that's fine.
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at
income
the
Mock X.
civilians. Take those bastards down.
We're working on it, Bradford.
Here I come.
We're working on it. I think RLR can go charging after that Mock X there. He should have some fun. The rest of the team can clean up these mutons. Ooh, cheeky flashbang.
Where is my commander?
They'll like that.
To my thoughts.
Right, block the ladder. Well played. Would like you to get into position to shoot something Daddy Home. Vader from up top. Let's go. Guaranteed damage on. This one has still got a lot of health. Bring shenanigans up to flank him pretty easy. At least I thought we could. Well, we can do it from the full cover there.
Finds a way.
For some reason, there's a mega rock in the street. Oh, you can fetch some Mock X for me. Are we worrying about the mutons or Mock X? I just worry about these guys. They're not flashbang.
Jetzt komme ich.
Right, downed one.
Warst kein Gegner für mich.
B star. Let's work on moving you forward. You're not really the person I want overwatching. Let's bring you inside some full cover. Get closer to the action. RLR, all sorts of things to chop. I think I'd rather you worked on these fellas at the back here. Right between these two. Yuzuki Kato or Calipe. I think Calipe is going to return fire. Whether or not she does that with a blade shot, I don't know. Let's do it. Come there and find out. See, that was alright damage. That's looking much better when you don't crit. Dirty Home. Let's bring you forward as well. You have a little Overwatch. I want to get you out wide on the Muton, but not going to happen this turn.
Not in my sector.
Alright, the Muton. Burning.
All right, I'll go.
But that is a ridiculous amount of damage.
Holding.
Yeah, I think there's something definitely wrong in your crit calculation. Most likely, it's not taking the minus, whatever it is, 45% damage for your offhand weapon. Reduces damage down to 0.5, rather than suggested 0.6. But I think going with the smaller swords could actually help. We might go double ninjatos or something. Try and balance it until a fix comes in, because at the moment the dual wield is ridiculously strong.
There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
We're working on it, Bradford. I think that's the cue that the other alien pods are going to start moving in. Let's bring Daddy home forward. What do you got for me, Daddy home? No shots on anything? Do you want to come racing? I was going to say upstairs here, but Vader's sitting in the way.
Right.
Well, we can get to here and might have a reload.
I'm always ready.
Shenanigans, push up, keep being aggressive. Let's grab the mighty gun of justice and grab Eric Mueller. Oh, disappointing miss, but you've taken it as cover. Yeah, we're working on it. Daddy home can't flank from there. Though we can get up and make use of this exposed lady up here. As we come to the back of the car.
Legen wir endlich los.
Bit of a dodgy move, Wilhelm, but I think we've got it well in hand at the moment.
Sie positionieren sich neu. Ich brauche hier Unterstützung.
I think the civilians are going to draw a bit of fire.
No time to waste.
The mutons and stuff actually shred, but these guys do far more damage.
Viel mehr halte ich nicht aus.
She's poisoned and absolutely ruined. We might come across this way. No. Come after. You have to set yourself on fire, RLR. If you do, you don't get a blade storm. We might be able to try and get you to hunker down in some way. Once again, the return fire. Your defense against near things is going to be fantastic to take care of that. What are you blade storming for? You caught fire. RLR, are you cheating as well as being totally overpowered? That's disgusting. Right.
Mache ich das einfach. Do that then.
Was it just telling me you were going to catch fire and didn't? Like it often tells me people can draw Overwatch and don't. Right, civilian down. That's okay. I don't mind the civilians getting murdered. We're in a strong position to push up on the main group. I don't want to. Abductors and berserkers.
Tired of waiting around.
Maintaining
Rücke vor.
position.
Why'd you not shoot RLR when you got them
Na
flanked?
los, zeigt euch.
Mark X playing super defensive, which is interesting. Are they perhaps caught out worrying about my useless militia trooper, thinking they're going to get shot? Little do they know, the militia can't hit anyone at all. Well, if they're going to continue to be defensive, we're just going to march up on them. Vader, you can run some Overwatch, keep going up top. You'll be fine.
Ziel steht noch.
Right, that's cleared my Overwatch. Let's bring shenanigans into the building. Whoa, I've got to reload.
Fine.
Wilhelm, also short on ammo. I want you up and flanking this muton somewhere. Does not look like we can unless we get it down the side here. That's the way.
Endlich.
Seven, left him with 3 health, is it? 4, alright. Let's get B start moving forward. Let's run and gun our way up.
Ready to burn. Now you're talking my language.
Into the muton.
That's a kill.
That is lovely.
Calling a resupply.
Oh, we got a shot on Bennett. This one here, still stunned. She's poisoned, not much of a threat. Let's go after this Psy operative here, Dawn Bennett. Slash. Once again, took her down in 1. I am not impressed with dual wield. It has taken all the fun of getting shot out of the game. Bring Daddy home forward.
You're nothing compared to that.
Well done. I think we could have sent RLR just about on his own for this mission. Which we might do if we're going to send RLR out. We might send him with like 1 or 2 people. Maybe do some smaller squad missions.
Zu Befehl.
See if we can balance the game that way. I could, of course, just give him 1 sword, but
Heilmodus.
I like to try and play with these things as intended. Just, I don't think the dual wield should be this strong. Whoa, 4 snakes and a fire starter. That's a sizable pod. I think Ghislaine had some melee perks. Might give Ghislaine the dual swords as well. Send him RLR and maybe 1 other person on missions to do like a 3-man team of some crazy things. Alright, Daddy home. Let's continue to pour forward here.
Okay.
You've got a 50-50 shot on her. Vader with nothing. Let's continue to dash you forward. Try to get in position with your terrible movement here. Might actually look at building some PCS and get a movement one going. Bring shenanigans up. Can you grapple up to this building? You cannot. It's disappointing. It's trying to move you up in some funny fashion.
Und los geht's!
Take some wild shots. If we have to, we'll finish you with RLR, though I'd like to push RLR up on the next group.
Sie haben mich erwischt.
Panzerung getroffen!
Right, good tickle there, Wilhelm. Daddy home. Miss.
Stehe unter starkem Beschuss.
Wild shots from shenanigans. I think we've got B star to go. There's a shot there. Let's move you that bit closer. Can't get to cover. Well, he's going to be
Works
dead.
for me. What are we waiting for?
Just run. Oh, you've missed as well.
Mehr
Time
hast
to
du
step
nicht
up
drauf?
my game.
RLR end up carrying the entire team here. Slash her. This should hopefully free those civilians to run off.
Sorry to interrupt whatever you're doing.
And we can implacable forward. I think we can see the snakes and things over this way. Let's come here.
Got it.
Keep advancing up. You'll be fine. Oh, I don't think those pods are going to move up until these guys evac, though. Chop. Foolish move, Firestarter. So much damage. So much defense.
Take cover!
Oh, shenanigans flanked. Right, more Vipers moving forward. Hold out another couple of turns, fellas. We're nearly up there. Oh, gross, the poison. I'd really like to get you immune to poison, fire and things as well. The old Fortress perk or something on RLR. An absolute destructive machine will see how that goes moving forward. Right, they're off. So we've got Mutons and another Firestarter. I think we had Sectoids in a Firestarter. We've got these snakes in the Firestarter. These pods are quite serious. And it's going to be fairly difficult to actually get up there and get them down before they murder all the people. Blow. Well done, civilians. A nice 3 points of damage there. So with this pile of sectoids, I want to try and have Wilhelm B-Star and RLR make a front line. Bring
Easy.
Daddy home forward. Needing to reload. Could you get your stun on the big fella? Surely you won't miss this again. That's the way. So we can ignore him for now.
Alright, I'm game.
Vader, fire and damage, and you can't see anyone else. I was hoping you'd get shots on the snake. Shenanigans, you were flanked. Let's have you move forward to the half cover.
Correctly.
Grapple from here. We can grapple up, okay. Come on. Come on, Shenanigans, get up here. Whoop. Oh, that's a cheeky crit. We'll take it. Oh, Shenanigans, you're letting me down.
You think this is a joke?
Move it into the best places and then embarrassing yourself.
Jetzt komme ich.
Be a star. Let's move you up. We might be able to
Let's
flame this
move.
snake here. Yeah, some good damage. She's not burning though, which is always disappointing. RLR. You want to come up and slash this guy? Well, Firestarter's stunned for quite some time. Let's have a go on this guy. Good. And let's dive around the back. Chop. I don't know why you'd go running past him. A foolish plan, Snake. Shenanigans living dangerous. How many civilians do we still have alive here? Will be less after this. Or not. Well done, fellas. Oh, Aaron. Gunned. And the Berserker. Absolutely nothing to worry about, these Berserkers. Leave Miss Civvy's alone, heart. Oh, that car's going to go up. Poor old Enos Wolf there might get blown up. Right, this pod's still not moving forward. Interesting. Usually they advance up to shoot the enemy, but not today, it seems. 16 civilians alive. 15 civilians alive. Yeah, fine, guys. Right, that clears the suppression on B star. Right, Daddy home, your chance for a reload and shot on the big fella. Later, your shot on the big fella. Very nice. Shenanigans, you're flanked by this filthy snake over here. Let's move to the corner.
Only one way to find out.
Out of sight of him. Take some cheeky shots down here. Crit for 6 is very low. It's a min damage crit, is it? Let's fire at this fella here. He's on fire, so should hopefully burn to death. Wilhelm. Now, we can overwatch with you. We know there's mutons coming up this side here.
Mir entgeht nichts.
B-Star. We could fire another rocket up here.
I'll burn
Remove
everything
cover from these two.
down to the ground.
Well, remove cover from one. You missed the bus, which is okay. Activate Shinigami.
Finish this.
Let's go on the rampage and ugh. Go for the snake. We can slash the sectoid. There we go. Hopefully we can put both those two down next turn. Six points of damage on the poison. I don't think the poison's calculating correctly with the swords as well. Right. Lost a soldier, but we got some good damage on the aliens. Just keep ducking, guys. We're nearly there to save you. Chop.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I love it. Nothing like murdering civilians.
We're gonna have to get creative with this asshole.
Right, bit of suppression, that's okay. RLR doesn't mind that, you can just run it. Suppression up top is also fine. Oh, that's a nasty shot, Muton. Blowing the car. Filthy tactics from them. Now the sectoids moving in.
I'm sorry.
Did you miss? That's really nice. I'm glad you missed something. That would have been convenient had Wilhelm shot him. So the poison having a little effect there. Causing a miss.
Damn it.
Right, RLR, over the poison. Fantastic, let's advance. Oh, well, you've got 2 shots from here, Daddy Ho. Got a kill with 1, I like it. And let's actually reload.
Semper Fi!
I don't see them advancing too far forward. If you came across here,
Yeah.
can you get eyes on the mutons that are over this side? What was that? I thought you were staying upstairs, but you've caused me no end of problem there. I thought we'd selected upstairs. Instead, you've dropped to the ground. You've alerted a pod of snakes by yourself in the middle of nowhere. Wilhelm, we need your help this way.
Endlich.
Let's lock down the Magma Viper.
Seeschilde.
Oh, I can't believe that, Vader. You were just supposed to be upstairs, casually strolling along. This is why this pod hasn't left. We got this group here that they were assigned to. Let us bring B-Star dashing up to the corner.
I need to get in close. Find their path.
Right, RLR, everything at the back is yours and Shenanigans. Come here right between these 3. You'll be fine.
Oh shit. That was close.
Right, no parry. I was going to let him have an exciting parry fight, but not to be. Implacable, stay where you are. Shenanigans, there's a filthy snake sneaking about the bottom corner down here, which I want you to take care of. Though I don't know how. Let's just continue firing away at this fella then. You've had some terrible misses today.
All business and no pleasure.
Ah, that's right. All business indeed. Right. The resistance trying their best. Just their best is not good enough. Should be able to use Wilhelm to free at least one of them. Oh! Cheeky, pulled him into the Overwatch. Always a great plan by the snakes there, I like that.
Could use your help to drop these pricks.
Starting to get a bit dangerous in this corner for RLR. Ooh, yes. The shred, that's what's really going to do him in.
Much longer.
Right. The pressure's on. Oh, he's buckling under the pressure. What?
Watch it!
Don't you die on me, RLR. Right, you need to stun this pudding as he comes in. Otherwise, you could be seriously wounded. The pudding didn't come in, he just did his transform and didn't attack anyone. That's rather disappointing. Alright, Daddy Home, you need to come across and help out B-Star Invader. Best way to help is, of course, shoot a snake. Wouldn't mind if we could drive these guys into a crazed frenzy, but it's not happening.
Genug gewartet.
Terrible shots from Wilhelm. B-Star, reload.
Weapon prime. Let's go.
Punish Snakey.
Shut out. They're so very dead.
Here, we can actually run and gun up to here.
Works for me. What are we waiting for?
Lamo! That's the way. Alright, RLR, use your med kit, mate.
You're looking good, Chief. You got nothing to worry about.
That's the way. Talk yourself up. Now. Let's go cut something. This guy around the back. Pudding. This fella. Oh. This one here I think's your best move. Stay out of the line of sight of those guys as much as possible. Bring him down. Okay, you can implacable from here. You can actually stand next to this Muton Bladestorm him.
Let's move.
I like that. Also, flanking everything, so it should cause them to think about what they're doing. Vader, let's drop you across here. You've also got this Muton up here, which I've forgotten about. Worry about the snakes first. Muton later.
Why'd you bother?
Biete Feuerschutz.
Right, that's all again. It's nice having a pile of things active that you got to think your way through. All the flame rounds going nowhere. Right, this snake shenanigans, you've got to drop down and deal with him somehow because he's getting in behind us, which is not good. How many civilians are left? I keep forgetting to look. We were fine a couple of turns ago, but the aliens are getting a bit shooty at the moment. See, 4 damage with the offhand. Non-crit. Fine. When you pull out 20 damage with the offhand crit. Oh, grenade! That's super cheeky, fella. Ooh.
Over here. I can't hold out much longer.
Actually a really good job grenading him there and removing the cover. Another filthy zombie incoming. Yes. Don't you do it, abductor. Thank you. The pudding. Chop. In comes a horde of zombies. Chop. Alright, daddy home. What are we going to do? Should probably come back up RLR a bit. We've got this unfortunate bus here which is right in the way of everything.
Easy.
Vader, you've still got that snake up there flanked. I like it. Rip into him. Oh, no. That's a horrendous miss. Whoops, indeed. B star, do you want to come out here on the street and just face down with him? Good man. Was that close enough? Yes. Get another shot. Yes. Now you need to reload. So, Vader, I'm going to trust you. We're going to bring Wilhelm across to here.
Legen wir endlich los.
Wir haben nichts zu befürchten.
Vader, do not embarrass the team. You've embarrassed the team. You've had no bullets.
So,
Reload.
Round.
Shenanigans. Give Vader yet another action, please.
What else is seduction?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's tough work here. %75%. Or we could guarantee it. Let's gamble. Ah, he missed a 75% shot twice. You friggin' idiot.
All the time.
It does happen to you all the time. It's rather stunning. Fire! Now Shangs can get downstairs to try and deal with the snake that was down there. And RLR, still living dangerous. What are we going to do? This muton here probably shouldn't gamble a
Let's finish this.
a parry. Let's try and slash the sectoid at the back. Yeah, that guy there. You can run Overwatch, you'll be fine. All the defense in the world.
Oh, shit. That was close.
Now the smart move, I think, is probably to fall back here. Or we could come up and slash this fella. No. Let's play safe. Let's fall back. Watching out for the snake down here, which Shenanigans hasn't killed. Come to here.
All right.
Give another action to B-Star.
Copy that.
B-Star, from here. Poison him. I think the Magma Viper can be acided. Right, poison on the muton. It's fine. The pudding. Dead. Fantastic. Well done, B-Star. Just enough
The
damage.
resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors.
Oh, it's a bit late now, Bredders. Oh, once again, ran up there, just murdered. It's all your fault, Vader. Shenanigans should have been down there dealing with this. Once again, I forgot to see how many people were still alive. Oh, we've lost.
The cell isn't going to make it. We should still try and save whoever we can and clear the area of hostiles. Don't take any chances.
It's nothing. Nothing I can't fix.
I blame activating that snake pod with Vader so everyone had to run in the wrong direction.
Problem here.
Oh, I can't believe we couldn't save people here. The team doing so well, and then... Surprise, snake. So we're going to lose India as a region here, which is going to be quite disappointing. It's mighty damage. Well done. Don't you come this way. We don't have enough mine shields on that side. Oh, so disappointing. Whack. Ah. Right, Daddy home. You've got that abductor up there. I don't want you fighting the abductors if we can help it. Vader, you've got him in sight and you've got the Muton. Let's warp fire on the filthy great Muton up there.
You think you can handle this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing I do can get past that shield. I'm open to ideas here.
Shenanigans. I'd like you to come down and slash this filthy snake for me. Shotgun. Oh, left him alive. No, you've got close encounters, of course. You haven't left him alive at all. You've done just enough. Oh, look at him backflip. I like it. I like it.
No fun at all.
Nope, no fun. Wilhelm coming up here. Is that a flank on that Muton? No. No. No, but you can shut down the sectoid, I think, from here.
Und los geht's!
We shall do so. Up. Yep, that one there. Shut him down. Hopefully get B-star up on the Muton there. We can't. She's got no ammo. I remember that. What if we fired most glorious rocket? Still can't get up there to hit the Muton. Come forward. Reload.
Weapons free. Let's go.
Yeah, RLR. Still with a number of problems on you. You've regened a couple more points of health. That's great. Snake down. Zombie. You have to stand in the middle of nowhere, which I'm not a fan of. Is that a suppression icon? That's quite nice. Are we going to get up there and knife him and assume he's not going to counterattack you? You've got no armor left, which is really troubling. So I'd probably not want to attack something which can counterattack. Or flank. Well, RLR, let's pull you back for now.
No worries. I'm good.
Just hide there for a turn or two and get these Mutons down. And if you're lucky, the zombies will come for you. Daddy home, can you get up to get shots on this Muton here? From there. I do like this one. Right, give him plenty of red fog.
It won't help now.
Right, Muton died. The great faceless charging about. This Muton burning. You've still got Vader flanked Muton, so think about what you're doing.
God damn it, what the hell are you doing?
Ooh, watch yourself, Daddy home. Yeah, that's nice. Disappointingly not going after RLR there, coming in after shenanigans. Oh, some serious wounds actually. 3 points from him. Interestingly, the zombie's doing more damage than any other monster on the map. Can't believe one misclick, and I think that's what really set this off. It activated those snakes, which is super annoying. Right, Daddy Hove. Let's give... No, we'll go a regular shot first. Onto this fella here. Good. Now, give him both barrels. Oh, take that frame rate, says the Berserker. Now he's wound up. Right, Beta, need a reload.
We're not done yet.
You're being suppressed by that fella there, okay. Shenanigans, you're kind of on your own fighting a zombie.
Fine.
You don't sound happy about it either. I don't know what's happened to the frame rate. It's absolutely tanked here since Daddy Home took those shots against that Berserker. Wilhelm, let's sneak you up.
Jetzt komme ich.
That one's suppressing. Free Vader up. Good man.
Von der Rüstung abgeprallt.
Right, the mutons are what I'm really worried about. We could fire a rocket down here. Do so. If you miss, you're going to hurt a lot of the team, so don't miss. Oh, well done. Blew up the mutie. That muton standing outside like an idiot. RLR, we're going to come to you in a second. Vader shot the mutie standing out in the open. And drilled him for 13.
Okay,
He's
this
burning
thing is
and
armored
poisoned.
up the ass. How do I destroy it?
You destroy it by... Don't know. Let's come slash this fella from here. That'll have you on the Berserker and the Faceless. I'm betting he's going to burn to death here. One, and then poison. Yeah, it's a shameful collapse from him. Right, the fire starter charging in. That should be RLR countering him. So wait, we haven't seen his great big flame breath, which is absolutely magnificent. And I don't think we're going to. He's collapsed. Oh, no offhand attack there, which is interesting. Oh, there it was. It was slow. It's not interesting at all. 5, he's still up and going. Yeah, I think the Mind Shield makes you immune to their stun shot.
Let's drop him.
Right,
Position is exposed.
magnificent damage all around. Daddy Home, unfortunately, still getting hit by the zombie. Just trying to work out some way we can avoid that, but not happening. What's happened to my frame rate? Absolutely collapsed. Whew, well, what a silly mission. RLR. Slash. I was actually trying to get to the faceless there, but missed. I thought you were standing next to him, but you weren't. Daddy home. Fall back. Grenade this idiot who's hiding
Feel
here.
like there's a butt coming.
Might as well throw everything we got in there. Oh, shenanigans. What are we going to do? Come across?
Doing this.
Can you grapple in closer? Or is everything too far away? Too far away. Can't even get to the top of the bus. Cheeky shot. Misses.
I'll tangle you up instead.
Alles im grünen Bereich.
Faceless isn't actually in Bladestorm range. Do we have another shot on the Faceless from anyone? B-Star, where are you? Come forward, you have to tickle the
Let's
Faceless.
move.
Tickle him with flames? It's not a guaranteed kill, so it'd probably be silly. It's run and gun.
They're so very dead.
Up to here, nice and
No
close.
time to waste.
Wow.
They're gone.
Alright, these two have woken up. Hopefully the zombie's going to come in and get slapped as well.
Sorry, Chief. Threat eliminated.
Right, any bets on RLR's total damage for the mission? It was well above 400 again.
We lost one!
Possibly even north of 5.
We've cleared the area. of
Absolutely
enemy
insane.
contacts, but a lot of innocent lives were lost today. There's no way we can call this a success.
Yeah, 547. What a champion. So even with the small sword still doing heaps of damage, we might try 2 small swords next time. 116 for Daddy Home. 3 kills, I like that. 2 for Vader, and of course I think he cocked up the mission. Shenanigans, 2 kills, 106 damage, did alright. Early on against Mach X, and then sort of faded a bit, stuck in the middle of nowhere. 1 kill for Wilhelm. 5 for B-Star, cleaned up a lot of things, fantastic. Right, the team touching down. It wasn't a very hard mission, but I found that one to be quite fun. Wilhelm, promotion for you. Got so much AP and stuff to use on some of these people. Psi abilities for you, Wilhelm. What do you got? Target definition. Any unit seen by the soldier remains permanently visible. That's quite a good psionic sort of trait. We'll take that. What else do we have down here? Solace. Psi operative is surrounded by an aura that immediately extinguishes or blocks any mental impairments for themselves and nearby squad mates. That's amazing, we'll take that. I don't think you need a sustain. You can have Fortress next turn, which would be amazing. Do you want any more gunning perks, Wilhelm? I think you're doing fine for now. Of course, if you're watching, you want something, just yell out. RLR, promotion, again. Quite badly wounded there. For you, I want to pick up Fortress. Soldiers immune to fire, acid, poison, and explosives. You'll have absolutely amazing fun up in the front lines. I think we're going to make a little hit squad of, say, 2 or 3 people. And just send them out on crazy missions. We go for more damage. Which I think you need, because you just don't do enough, do you? Reaper here is one of the things I've just never used. Let's take Untouchable. Whirlwind Strike. Perform 2 slashes. Each has a -15 aim penalty. Sure. Why is your AP not going down? Arala, you seem to be having the most disgusting cheating. Should a heal as a free action? There we go, let's spend like 50 AP there. Good, do we have any more crazy sword ones? Reaper's garbage, we could take more damage. I don't think you really need it at the moment. If you struggle and there's only a couple of you on a mission, we'll see about that. There we go, I think you're a soldier. Vader, promotion for you. Bring them on. Let's have a look at this biotic tree. Your biotic abilities, I just don't seem to be able to use them. You've got Warp Shot, which is definitely working. You can fly to rooftops. This biotic barrier. That can protect them from damage, and how to regenerate that field even when it's destroyed. Let's give you this lance. This sounds amazing. Reducing incoming damage by 25%. Okay. Shall we just grab like all these abilities for you, Vader? There we go. We'll see what that does going forward. Shenanigans. 90 AP on you. Your melee attacks. You don't use your claw that much. I like using it for the pull and things, rather than as a claw attack. Well, we can give you the crazy electro whip. That's quite a funny one as well. Take Wrath and we'll take the whip. And Beast Up, promotion for you as well. 55 AP remaining on you. There's so many abilities you could have here with grenades and things. We just don't have the AP for it at the moment. We might spend some of the XCOM AP in a bit. We'll take Burnout here for the bonus smoke. I usually quite like using smoke and things on people. +1 damage, we'll take that as well. Magnificent. Right, so we're back to scanning here. We've got alloys in 19 days. We need to make contact with India once more. Take us 6 days, cost us 160 intel. I think we had a relay in India and I've just lost that. But yeah, that failed assault. Well, I suppose, let's get paid. We'll worry about grabbing supplies in a minute. Oh, the covert operatives have been ambushed. Fantastic. This will be coming up in the next video. Hope you'll join me for it. I've been Mr. Gruffle. This has been XCOM 2.